Hi, 6th graders. Today we're going to focus on combining like terms. The first thing we're going to practice is identifying what terms are considered like terms. In this expression, I see that there are 4 terms. Remember that terms are separated by addition or subtraction. Now, I chose different colors here because I can see that 4x and x, they're like terms. They're like terms because they have the same variable raised to the same power. So I can add those together. If I have 4 x's, and remember this is actually another 1x, I then have 5 x's. Then to that, I have 9, and I have 3 more. Well, that's 12. So to it, I add 12. The terms 5x and 12 cannot be combined because they don't have the same variable raised to the same power. So this is in simplest form. This is an algebraic expression that is in its simplest form. Okay, guys, take a look at these 3 expressions. The first thing I want you to do is identify the number of terms in each expression. Do that now. So in number 1, there are 4 terms. In number 2, there are also 4 terms. Remember, terms are separated by addition or subtraction signs. In number 3, guess what? There are 4 terms. Okay, now, I'm going to get rid of this. Now I want you to combine like terms. So we're looking to identify like terms. So like terms have the same variable raised to the same power. Pause the video to identify like terms. Okay, so you'll see that I have color-coded terms that are like. In problem number 1, I'm going to change my subtraction to addition. Remember this, guys? By adding the opposite. Adding the opposite. I'm going to do the same in number 2. Only subtraction is here, so I'm going to add the opposite. I'm going to do the same in number 3, where I have to do it twice. Add the opposite and add the opposite. Now let's look back at number 1. So if I combine the yellow terms, that's 3 plus a negative 1. So that's 2. And then to it, I'm adding a t. Remember, that's actually 1 t plus another 4 t's. That's 5 t's. That is my expression in simplest form because there are no more like terms. Let's look at number 2. So I'm going to add together my green terms. So I've got 5 r's plus a negative 1 r. So really, we're just thinking 5 plus negative 1 is 4, but they're 4 r's. And to that, we're going to add, let's see, we've got an r squared, so I've got 2 r squareds, and 9 more r squareds. That's 11 r's that are squared. And those cannot be simplified any further because r and r squared are different terms. Now let's look at number 3. Let's start with those greens. So I've got 8 hearts plus another heart. So that's 9 hearts. Then to that I add a negative 3 hearts, which is the same as minusing 3 hearts. So I'm going to be left with 6 hearts. And then the only other term left is adding the negative 2, or we could say 6 heart minus 2. Those are equivalent expressions, and those are both in simplest form. Awesome job, guys.